Hello everybody, it's Cookie at Cookies Cache and welcome to another bag opening. I just got this bag in a couple of days ago from upstate New York. Kind of anxious to see what's going on. Missed everybody on Thursday. I was not quite 100% myself, so I thought it'd be better not to try and do a sale. But we'll do this bag opening today and see how it's going. Welcome to my channel. If you've been with me before, welcome back. Nice to have you. Be sure and hit that thumbs up, either on your way in or your way out. I appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, and hit the subscribe button and the bell out to the right side, and you'll be able to follow along whenever I have a bag opening or a sale. So let's get started. This is a heavy bag, and it's got several bags in the box. As I said, it came from upstate New York, so we'll just pull some things out. Larry's with me here today, so I'm going to have a helping hand with a lot of these tangles because it looks like there are going to be a lot of tangles. So we'll get started with that. This popped out. This would be really nice if there was another one. It's a button cover. Very good condition. Gold tone. It's about an inch. Yeah, it's about an inch around. And it has a Rivoli rhinestone in the middle, and then little silver tone rope in the middle around the rhinestone. And that's what it looks like. Very nice. Okay, we'll set that aside. Maybe we'll come up with something a little later. Oh, this is a glass clamper bracelet, silver tone, and the glass is kind of a carnelian red with gold bits of foil inside. And I'm sure all of these are going to need a little cleanup. No name, but it's a nice little bracelet. And we have a small statement necklace that is 10 inches to the longest drop. And it is, looks like it's cold, like mother of pearl right here. And then some cold glass beads. They're made to look, they kind of look like a mother of pearl. They've got that swirly look inside of them. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't think so. But it is pretty. It's red. Oh, red. Why? I'm thinking red, white, and blue for the 4th of July. But it's white and blue. Trying to keep them all going the same direction so you can see them. They're little squares or oblongs. My my geometry escapes me, so I can't think of what that's called when it's shaped like that. But I guess it doesn't really matter. It's a pretty little necklace. Very nice. And we have a strand, long strand, still on a card. And the card says $9.99. It says nickel free, pretty, pierced ears, long, very, very cold. Faux pearls, I'm assuming they're glass coated, or glass coated with pearl wash. But it's very, very pretty. Yeah, nice. Nice little set. Okay, we'll set that aside. Oh, now this is sweet. This is a Dia de los Muertos little stretch bracelet, child's size. It's got the little kind of rosy tone little skulls, and then the pink. They're stones. These are actual stones that they've put in there. Still has some nice stretch. That's a cute little girl's bracelet. Here's another stretch bracelet. This is cold. These are silver and gold tone cubes. Nice, lightweight, very casual. Here is another stretch bracelet. These are acrylic, gold tone and orange color. Nice. We're going to set the earrings aside for a little bit. I've got one coming out here that's tangled and everything. Oh, now that's different. That's got a lot of that patina to it, that kind of a verdigris looking pierced earring. And they've stuck that on there. I don't know why, but we'll set that aside for, see if we can come up with a partner for it. Oh, now these are Silver Forest. They're gold tone, and they've got the little beads on them dangling. Very unusual. I hadn't seen these. 18 karat on surgical steel. That's nice. Made in the USA. Ooh, good. Good, good, good. Nice, nice set. And here is, I'm going to say this is a ring. Yep, it's a little stretch ring. And it's kind of a webbing or netting. And it's like a titanium looking or gunmetal look. And it has, they move a little bit. And then it has a little rhinestone, a little clear rhinestone in the middle. That's cute. Very cute. Okay, some odds and ends. Let's see what this is. This is a necklace with a pendant. And it is a little twisted here. It's got seed beads. It has it's a 9-inch to the end of the pendant. And there's a hole in the middle. That's odd. That's really different, huh? There's about a 2.5 to 3-inch extender with a lobster claw clasp. Very nice seed beads and acrylic beads and 2 beads here. Lavender and very deep amethyst color. And then there's these like almost football-shaped beads that look like they're faux pearl. And then the medallion. The medallion has like a blue topaz around it with a copper tone in the back. I hope you can see that. That's pretty. Very pretty. Nice necklace. Well, so far we've pulled out some nice things. Here is a single earring, and it's on that Invisa line. That's pretty. That's really different. Copper finding. I hope we get a match for that one. And we have a pendant. It's kind of, I don't know, what would you say that is, Larry? Does that look like? Those look like iguanas. It's a stone, but it's a brown, kind of a clay, almost. Don't know what they are? Okay. He doesn't know what they are either. They look kind of, the way they're laying, they look like the tops of iguanas. You know, like if you were viewing it from on top. It's got a hole in the top here. You could put a little ring or bail. It's cute. It's different. It appears to be like a stone. Yeah, it is a stone of some kind. Maybe a type of jasper with blue on the beige or clay-looking stone. Nice. Here's another gold tone earring. These pieces are all very tribal looking. Set that one aside. And this is like a moonstone, like a mood ring. Can you see that? Of course, the light's shining right on it, but it's gold tone. It says it's a size 8. There's no markings. We'll double check it. I'm pretty sure it is. No, it's a size 9. But that'd be very, very pretty. Very attractive. I like that. Okay, and we have another little stretch bracelet here. Seed beads, red seed beads, and then kind of a opalite, a little bit larger bead. And then here's a larger one of those cubes, silver and gold tone. Nice. Oh, we're going to have a whole bunch of these little goodies. Pink seed beads with a little gold and silver and clear seed beads along with it. Okay. And here is another one. But this one has actually a lobster claw clasp with a small, maybe inch extender. Seed beads all the way around. Then it has these long curved 2 beads in there. Now that's pretty. That's attractive. It's different, but still cute. Very nice. And it, oh, I thought I had a tag on it, but well, yes, it does. But it's a teeny tiny little tag. Now, here we go. If I can even hold on to it, I might be able to see what it is for you. It says NRQ. Don't know what that is, but it's a cute little bracelet. Okay, and here comes a long 14.5-inch. These are mother of pearl. It's a spring clasp, kind of a copper tone or gold tone if I clean it up. And these look like pieces of wood. That's exactly what they are. They're acrylic over wood, mother of pearl all the way down, different shades of wood. You can see the rings on the slices of wood. Very pretty. This is different. I like that. Very subtle, very classy looking. Nice. And then this one's been sitting there, and this one has the 2 little clasp earrings, which could easily be made into pierced earrings if you'd prefer. Has a barrel clasp. It's got a cord, a very heavy cord, and it's knotted between each glass bead that is painted with Asian motifs on it, or Asian lettering. I'm sure it must mean something. This is 9 inches, and then it has, like I said, the 2 earrings. That would be very easily changed into pierced earrings. That's pretty. That blue color is very pretty. Here is a rhinestone necklace, lobster claw clasp, no extender, double strand. Let's see if I can get it to lay just right. Well, I thought I was going to, but in any case, it is 9 inches to the longest drop, 8 inches to the secondary. Look at the color on that. It's it's got an AB cast to it, but it's blue. Very pretty, very nice. Okay, now we have a little bit of a boho looking type necklace coming out. Okay, here we go. Pretty easily untangled. Lobster claw clasp, 2-inch extender, and it has suede, pretty decent shape, kind of a mocha brown, and it has all these lovely shells on it and metal beads, a couple of acrylic and a couple of fabric wrapped copper findings. Very pretty. Look at that. That's nice. Very nice. Nice little piece. We have a little ring coming out. It is like a bone. Could even be acrylic. It's a smaller. It's about a 5. No, actually it's a 4.5. You can see that has like a gold braid through it. Very pretty. Very delicate. I might have to switch my mindset. Oh, now this is very pretty. This has like black rhinestones or gunmetal rhinestones. It's a little earring, and it is in good shape. Silver tone. I like this kind of style. That kind of lacy or intricate back and forth weaving. That's very pretty. Set that aside. I hope I find the match. This is a little plastic stretch bracelet, child's bracelet. Another little green one. These are like simulated pearls, and then some little pearls with little nubs on them, and some green and some emerald colored beads. Nice, good stretch. Somebody liked their stretch stretch bracelets. Oh, we did get the match to that one that came out that I told you was kind of Egyptian looking to me. Good. Set those aside. And here is a stone, very cool stone. The back just needs to be straightened up. Very pretty. I don't know what that is. Green stone. I can look that up though. That's easily done. And here is a paper wrap necklace. They've hooked the beads, or hooked the earrings, the dangle 1-inch drop pierced earrings. And here is what it looks like. It's artisan made. The little clasp just goes over and around with seed beads, very small blue seed beads in between. Now that's pretty. That I like the color on that one. It resembles that unakite, just the way it is, but you can see the little letters on the beads. Orange and green and yellow, little tiny bit of, well, just orange and green and yellow. That's what it is. A little bit of blue running through these. Very nice, very pretty. And then there is this. This is a real favorite of mine. These kind of bracelets. Well, let's try the other hand. Now, isn't that gorgeous? It's gold tone, chain, and then these kind of, I can't think of the name of the shape of that. They're like fat teardrops, little barrels going up to a peak. There's a special name for that. I can't think of what it is, but it's got good stretchability. It's a nice piece, very nice piece. I guess these guys fell out while I wasn't looking. This is pretty pendant. It appears that all the rhinestones are intact. Yep, I was looking at that right there, and those are just holes. And it's got a large, oh, look at it. It's got one of those bails that you can, with a magnet. Isn't that nice? I bet that's going to be gorgeous once I give it a bath. That'll be beautiful. Here is a pierced earring, a spiral, kind of silver tone, hammered silver tone. Okay, let's dump some more. We're going to go for about 30 minutes and hopefully get whatever we need out of this bag, or as much as we can get out of this bag, and then we'll stop and we'll make probably a second recording because I think this is going to go long. This is an artisan-made wire wrap pierced earring. This is beautiful. Look at those stones. I know you can't see them because they're dull right now, but this is brass on copper, and it has glass beads that they've tied in there. Very nicely done. Very good wrap. Beautiful. Let's keep our fingers crossed for that one. Here is a clip. Huge cabochons, kind of an emerald green, and then that amethyst color with heavy gold. This is a heavy earring. And this doesn't have a name on it, but interesting. That cabochon down here is actually double-sided. Isn't that pretty? Getting some pretty earrings. I hope. Keep our fingers crossed. Oh, now this is a huge ring, and it is gorgeous. Well, it's not that big. Let's see. It is a 9, and I could certainly wear a 9 on that finger. Look at that. The saddle is like a bumpy silver, little dots of silver, and then you have the little rhinestones set on the side, and they're all there. And look at that. That's pretty, isn't it? Look at the shine on that. That's a gorgeous ring. This is a necklace, more like a choker. That might be a little uncomfortable to wear because these are like not flat, but it's pretty. It has peridot and a topaz and a sapphire on the ones that have them, and they're all there. It's an antique gold. It is from the clasp. It is 6 inches, and you've got a 3-inch extender, but that is pretty. Hope you can see that. That's a nice piece. I don't see any maker's mark. Different, very, very Victorian looking. Something that you would see Maid Marian wear in Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner. Well, maybe not her, but the ladies he was robbing. And here is a pierced earring. Now this is pretty. Can you see the colors on that coming up? This is an earring, and it's a the skeleton of an earring, but it's done very nicely. I mean, skeleton of a leaf. I'm looking at it. I'm just thinking about how pretty it is. Okay, let me put that aside. God, you have to watch me every minute because I'm always wandering. My mind is wandering to other places. It shouldn't be here. This one. I've been looking at this piece here. This is very, very heavy and very, very tangled. And, oh, goodness. Okay. That out of the way. It is multiple chains with a ginormous lobster claw clasp and a GA with kind of a flower on the back. From the top of the pendant to the clasp is 14.5 inches. That's acrylic. Good hunk. There's a GA. Can you see if you can take a picture of that and see what that is? That's just got me stymied because it's so pretty. Another single earring, gold tone with an acrylic bead. That's probably seen better days too, but we'll set it aside. Here's another single. I'm just in love with that kind of a clasp. It just works. This is like a tortoise shell, but it's acrylic. So here's a cute little one, like a tiger. It's acrylic, stretch. Still got a lot of stretch left in it. Well, I hope everybody's doing okay out there. Haven't had too much going on around here. Just the usual hoopla that's going on in the media right now. Trying to keep our heads low and just pray and hope that things work themselves out. This is a little shell with a little shark's tooth in it, little teeny shark's tooth, barrel clasp, and it's 8 inches to the pendant of the shark's tooth. And yeah, barrel clasp, very nice. That's a nice piece. Have a couple of earrings here that have gotten tangled up. We have what is this? It's a little fish on a ring. It's like a stretch ring almost, but it's rather large. No, it doesn't stretch. I don't know what it could be. We'll do a little hunting around, a little investigating. That's part of it. Part of jewelry box opening or jewelry bags opening is going on the hunt, trying to figure out whose is what, and Larry's looking up that maker's mark, see if we can zero in on it. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. They take you on there's so many out there. Everybody that's ever done jewelry has, of course they have their mark, especially the more famous ones. We don't run into a lot of those. The other day I opened up a box and I was so excited because I could see the Tiffany and Company turquoise bags, but they were all empty. But I have the bags. Now these are cute. These are little black on a silver tone. They're little black, what do they call it, donut beads. And they're just silver tone. But it's very cute, very, very subtle, but you still have an earring on. Very lightweight. So we'll put that aside and hope for the best. We have this guy coming out somewhere along the line. Yeah, I thought I better get back on the stick, or as they say, back in the saddle. And I was feeling so poorly Thursday night that just couldn't run with the big boys. Got that much. This one's a nice piece. It's got gold tone beads. It's hand wrapped. I mean hand woven. Very cute. I just wanted to see it out without being tangled up in this little goodie. Actually, it looks like there's two goodies here. Looks like it's wrapped around an earring and some other. I think I've mentioned before that I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and in fact I know I have, but we usually, all my life I grew up with a swamp cooler, and then a couple of years ago it got so, when I lived in Oklahoma we had of course with the humidity, we had refrigerated air, and I swore up and down I'd never go back to swamp coolers. Well, we came back and still did the swamp cooler for a couple of years, and then finally we switched off to refrigerated air. But I'll tell you what, it's so hot here today. And for us, hot is, I think we went out a while ago and it was 96. And I feel like my refrigerated air is not working at all. I'm like in a total sweat. Well, I'm going to let Larry do that because I'm getting frustrated with it. Nothing on the GA or G, whatever it was, GA. Well, we'll do some more looking around on this large piece. This is heavy. That's definitely nice. I like that. It's an attention getter. How are we doing the time?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Oh, we've almost hit our 30-minute mark. Look at this little bracelet. This is cute. This is one of those Tibetan or Indonesian type bracelets. You know what? The size of it, I'll bet you it's an anklet. Gold tone. It's about 4 inches. Yeah, it's a little anklet. Isn't that cute with the little bells? You can even hear them jingle. That's cute. And here's the one that was attached to everything else. And this one has a little marker's tag. And this is a Cookie Lee. And this is quite a necklace. It's 17 inches long. It has a let me see if it's longer because it's the way it's hooked. It's not laying just quite right. Let's see here. Oh, okay. We have still 17 inches long, and it has a 5-inch extender, so you can make this a very long dangly necklace, and it has these beautiful little balls with silver tone balls with a kind of a glisten. These are glass. That's what's making this so heavy. There are rondelles. There's just beads, silver tone. They're faceted. There's pearls. There are little circles of pearls, and then a large individual pearl. Isn't that pretty? That is a gorgeous piece. Look at the shine on that. Okay. Well, let's put a stopping point here. I'll just leave everything the way it is. We'll come back to it in a few minutes and find out what we've got going for the rest of the bag. And that isn't all of it, guys. I still have the other half of the box. This is just one bag. So we'll see. And it's like, thank you, Buffalo, New York. That's great. We're so far, so good. Thank you. We'll come back in a bit. Stay safe. Bye-bye.